Jackson, Iman Marshall, and Cody Kessler. So let's start with some comments from Coach.
Well, we talk about faith, family, and football as a team, and I'd like to just take a quick second, thank the good Lord for a bunch of good seniors and the faith that He's given in us as a football team to continue on. I cannot tell you how proud I am of a group of men that have, especially a senior group and as a team. I think about the seniors and what they've gone through over the last 4 to 5 years, the roller coaster ride that they have had. And for them to be able to call themselves Pac-12 South champions is about as happy as I could possibly be for that group. That was a total team victory, and I told the guys in there, that's Trojan football. That is a great defensive effort with the ability to run the football and play great special teams, and that's how you win championships. I cannot tell you how proud of the group of men I am. And a little bit lost for words. So with that, I'll answer any questions or will answer any questions that you have.
Coach, how proud are you of the team and of yourself, and, coaching yourself into a victory going to the Pac-12 championship?
I'm very proud of our players. The players win games, and I'm proud of this staff for being the men that they are. We learned 2 years ago when we went through this that if you focus on the players and you focus on helping them win football games, you'll look up and you'll win a lot of them. So the staff, the way they have worked and continued to work, I can't tell you how proud I am of them. But players win games, and that's the fact of the matter. And these guys, I thought, played their butts off today defensively. I thought they really stepped up to the challenge of playing a very good offensive unit. I thought they had terrific skill. We went in the game plan saying we were going to play a bunch of man to try to get to the quarterback. DBs held up, I thought, extremely well, and the pass rush got to a good quarterback. And when you do that and get them off your spots, hopefully you can create some mistakes. And we're fortunate to get some interceptions by these guys. Special teams wise, this guy's amazing to me. I appreciate him bringing me the ball right after. We had talked about getting a turnover and bringing the ball to me, and a touchdown and bringing the ball to me. He scores and brings it right to me. So he's absolutely amazing effort by the team.
Hey, how much of it was just one-on-one offense and, running the ball and also keeping the ball away from them? I know you ran a few times on some third and medium situations. How much of it was just making sure you won the time?
Yeah. We had the ball 40 minutes in this game, and the run game was going to be a huge part of it. We've been trying to establish ourselves in the second half of the season as a physical football team, both offensively and defensively, and I think we exhibited that today. Especially in those last couple of drives when it was the most important, where we had the opportunity as an offense to run the clock out and finish the game. And, this team has shown that over the last 6 games. So it's the style of ball that we want to play. I think these guys are really, really good at it, and they showed it today.
Hey, Cody, can you talk about finally breaking through and beating UCLA?
It was, it's been 3 games now, and the first 2 they got us, and it's a really good football team, and Coach Moore's done a great job with that team, since I've been playing them, in years before that. But we knew this one was going to be tough, and I think, the guys really came together and, made a decision, I would say Monday or Tuesday this week, that, we weren't losing this game. And the guys came out and practiced like that, and we rallied, behind Coach Helton, and he always gets us going and gets us excited, and it was awesome. We came out and we knew it was going to take, a full team effort, offense, defense, special teams, and we put a full game together, and my biggest thing is I'm so proud of the defense and proud of this guy, and especially our offensive line. They played amazing today with Khalil getting hurt and Nico having to come in and switching back and forth and all these different things, and they didn't make any excuses and didn't blink an eye. They just kept going.
Cody, you've had a whole lot of ups and downs in your career. To have your last game at the Coliseum in this way, what's that mean to you?
Yeah, it was awesome. That was such a great feeling, and I was trying to hold it in. I lost it a little bit out there at the end, and I was trying to hold the tears back a little bit, but it's awesome. It's the way you want to go out. And obviously we still have, another game against Stanford, who, is a really good football team who's beat us before, and, we have to have a great week of preparation. But at this moment right now, I'm going to enjoy this one. And it was tough walking off that field for the last time, but, that was the way I wanted to do it. And I'm so proud of this team, and I couldn't have done it, without Coach Helton and the rest of the team and the coaching staff. And it was just a great, effort from the whole entire Trojan family.
Clay, do you think you've done enough to be
considered heavily to become the permanent head coach. And do you plan on
Yes.
talking with Pat this week about that?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
That is not my job. That's y'all's job, and my job, like I've told you before when I took it, is to watch over these kids and help them win every game that we're associated with. And we've got another one here in 7 days. We'll enjoy this one tonight, and then we've got an opportunity to be a Pac-12 champion, and that's pretty big stuff. So my only focus on that. I'll let the guys that speculate, but my job is this team right now.
But how about for you? I mean, to take over a program and to lead them to a championship, that's got to give you some personal satisfaction.
I'm so satisfied for a group of men in that room, especially seniors, that I've been with for now 6 years, and the relationships that have been built from recruiting them to coaching them to see them go through tough times, the lowest of times to now the highest of times. That's where the satisfaction comes. That's the satisfaction you have as a coach.
Vicky, could you kind of run through the picks and also what it's been like this year, the ups and the downs, and dealing with everything that goes in that?
First off, going through it, I just did my job throughout this whole week. Hayward had me be prepared and stuff like that. I just did extra film work. Understood I made a lot of mistakes last week, and I just make sure I came in and prepared myself tremendously for this game. For this whole season, it's been a learning curve, but I had great guys that's older than me that helped me, like Cody Kessler, Adoree Jackson. The whole secondary staff and the defense just helped me out and helped me become the player that I played out today and stuff like that, so I'm thankful.
Yeah, Adoree, how amazing right now you all are 1 win from going to the Rose Bowl after all you've been through this year. Is that something you would ever even imagine a month ago, 2 months ago?
For us, what we wanted to do was just worry about the South and the Pac-12 South and just let everything else play out how it was going to play. And, last week we lost. And God blessed us with another opportunity to play, for the Rose Bowl. And when we won today, it's just a great feeling to know. Many people made doubt of us, but we knew behind ourselves. We had, Coach Helton behind us, all the coaching staff, and then the fans behind us. So we just knew that we just had to play ball and do our job, which we did today.
Cody, how about you for getting to have a chance to play, to get to the Rose Bowl as a senior quarterback? What does that mean to you?
Yeah. One thing that, Coach Helton talked about, for us was, how do you want to leave your legacy? And it's obviously something that's very important to me. I've been through, pretty much everything you could think of since, I first became a starter my sophomore year. And even before that, when I was third string, still fighting for a spot. But, we don't want to look ahead, though. Obviously, big picture, it'd be amazing to play in the Rose Bowl. But Stanford's a very, very good football team, and Kevin does a great job at quarterback and gets their offense in the right position, so we're going to have to counter that on our offense and keep them off the field and help our defense a little bit and give them some time on the sideline because they put together, 8, sometimes 10-minute drives that go, the whole length of the field. So it's going to be a tough challenge this week, but I know that these guys and that team in there are going to come ready to work, Monday, and it's going to be a great week of preparation, and it's going to be exciting. We have a chance to do something great, but, like I said, we can't overlook this one. Our main focus right now is the Pac-12 championship and getting a chance to play Stanford.
Cody, you said earlier in this week you guys decided you weren't going to lose this game. As a senior, define how you overcame that pressure, that stress, having not beaten UCLA, to what you did today on the field.
Yeah, there really was no pressure or stress for me. I think you guys make it a kind of a bigger thing than it is. In the media and the fans and everything try to, he's never beat UCLA, he's never done this, never done that. I just look at it as another game. I really do, and these guys know that, and our team does. I know everyone. It's your job, pump it up and make it a big deal. But we don't feel that as a team. We just see it as we're coming out Monday to get, watch film, get workouts. Next thing, go to meetings later. Come out Tuesday, let's work hard, practice hard. Come out Wednesday, whatever it may be, and just take it one step at a time and make each other better. And I think that's why we had such a great week of preparation. Is we didn't overemphasize this game. We didn't make it bigger than what it was, and we came out and played our game, and the guys did great. And a lot of that is due to how they handled the week.
When you see a low punt like that coming towards you, how excited did you get on that punt?
I get real excited, especially when the defense does a great job as they did by keeping the ball down with the 2-yard line. And I know when it's down deep like that, it got to be a quick punt. And so when I get back there, I'm just thankful and I smile. I get ready to go because I know something special might happen.
Real quick, Clay's been your head coach twice. What has he done to be a calming force during a tough time, I guess?
For me or just everybody?
Just the whole team, yeah.
Coach Helton is one of those guys that you'd do anything for. And I've said that before when Coach O was here. And those are special people. That guy right there is a special man. He's one of those guys that, no matter what happens, no matter, whether, we win 10 games, we lose every game, whatever it may be, he's going to stay the same. And guys in college, they can see that. They can see through BS. They can see through guys that are fake. And that man is not that. He's very real, and the guys love it. And that's why I love him. That's why this team loves him. And, obviously it's not my decision what happens next year, but all I know is that me and this team are going to do everything we can to make sure that he has a chance to be considered for the head coach next year.
Clay, you were talking, Cody referred to you saying, how do you want to leave your legacy? Was that a message you gave the team this week? Can you expand on that?
This was a great opportunity for our seniors to have an opportunity to leave their legacy. It has been since 2008 since a USC football player has been able to call themselves champion. And, we had that opportunity, but we were under sanctions. And this team, to be able to leave their mark and to leave their staple and kind of guide us out of the darkness and back into the light. I can't tell you how proud I am of them. They're leaving their mark for not only now in the immediate moment, but for years to come. What they've done in the second half of this season will carry over to other seasons, and they've left their mark.
Was that something you challenged them with this week?
Yes, sir.
Coach, Ronald Jones broke the freshman rushing record today, and then all your running back, Justin Davis, Trey Madden, they all had a great game. Tell us about that three-headed monster.
Yeah, it was. I tell you what, and I want to point one guy out because I don't know if anybody noticed, but we were on the fourth-string center also, which Nico Fala deserves a lot of credit today because he went in there and did a tremendous job as a guy that's been a utility guy. And then those three backs are really, really special. Ronald being the fastball hitter, and then I can't say enough about 22, Justin Davis, the way he's played, especially over the last couple weeks, with some really tough running style, especially down the stretch there. And then, Trey Madden to come out there and give us all he's got, with a kind of broken and battered body right now. It speaks volumes of this whole football team. This was a total team effort with the guys with a bunch of bumps and bruises. And they had it in their mind that, and Cody said it, we were not going to fail. Failure was not an option this week.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.